Hello YouTube, it's Wups here, and today I'm bringing you guys a video, and I know I haven't made a video about myself in a very long time, so this will be good for us all to be able to catch up and stuff. So, yeah, not much has been going on with me lately. As you can see in game now, Wups is a girl. Take it all in, it's pretty shocking, I know, but yeah, Wups is a girl now just because it's a little thing that we've been doing and hopeful, just for fun, you know, lighten the mood a little bit, because things have been going kind of haywire and hopeful lately, but yeah, so this was just to lighten up the mood. Everyone changed into a girl that was a guy IRL, and a couple girls jumped in as well in the clan. So yeah, I'm gonna be a girl for a while, hopefully, just because it's a bet, and whoever loses gets made fun of, and hopefully is a girl forever after that if they lose and change back to a guy. But yeah, so there's that, just a little fun thing going on in the clan. And other than that, not much is going on, but I didn't really want to make this like a progress video or an update video or anything. Kind of wanted to give this video a theme, but before we get into that, I'll just tell you a little bit of an update here. I do have 33.7 mil woodcutting XP, and that's been going up pretty steadily, and I've mostly been doing teaks. And like I said before in a previous video, I've been keeping a tracker on that. So I've done 476k Ivy XP, and now 10.7 mil teak XP, which I'm pretty proud of, that I've been doing mostly teaks since I started doing the tracker. So I think that's pretty cool. It's going to be cool to see how far I get and stuff like that in each. But I hope it's overwhelmingly in teaks. And I also started with the top gains. I have 3 top gains, and that's just on Rune Track. Haven't been really keeping track on Rune Tracker just because you have to update it yourself, and I'm kind of lazy now when it comes to that. But anyway, so this video was supposed to have a topic, and I'll get into that topic now, and that's what I think a skiller is, or what I think a skiller means in RuneScape. And this video is kind of tied together with a theme from Will Missett's video. I'm pretty sure everyone who subbed to me probably knows who Will Missett is, so shout out to him, even though he doesn't really need it. But he had a video saying what he thought skillers were, and I wanted to talk about it in a video as well, just because I have a different kind of spin on it, just because I'm from a different background than he is. But yeah, so what I think a skiller is, let's just get into a little backstory about my skiller that some people probably didn't know about. My skiller used to be 15 combat before EOC, and that's because of the prayer aspect. I have 99 prayer, so I was 15 combat pre-EOC, and that's a decision that I made way before EOC came out, or I knew that it was coming out. So I made the decision early on to get 99 prayer. Pretty sure it was my second 99. And I don't know, I just thought I would be different and get it and stuff like that, and that's kind of how it was. I was kind of ranked pretty highly on the prayer skiller kind of aspect of things in terms of people who had prayer and good stats, and there was a couple of people who were better than me and stuff like that, but it wasn't a huge competition for me back then, but that's just how it was. And yeah, so coming from a kind of combat background, since I had 15 combat, I think my definition of a skiller is a little bit different from Will's. Although I am 4 combat in post EOC now, I think it's a little bit. I think my ideals on combat have changed a little bit, just because I'm level 4, just like everyone else now. Before, when I got prayer, I really wanted to be different from other people, other skillers and stuff like that, and I never really regretted getting that, I guess it's considered combat in prayer, and I thought it was really cool to have it and stuff like that, and be different and still be considered a skiller. But now that I'm back to 4 combat, or the lowest combat that you can get, I think my ideals have kind of changed a little bit. Just because now I see people that are 5 combat or 7 combat, and everyone's like, oh, failed skiller and stuff like that, and I don't know, I don't really necessarily agree with calling people failed skillers. After a friend of mine, Brad, told me his opinion on it, and that is that not everyone wants to stay 4 combat. Maybe they wanted to get 5 combat or something like that, and then, you know, like, I always try to say, oh, I want to be the best level 4 skiller and stuff like that. Maybe they want to be the best level 5. It doesn't really matter what combat you are as long in terms of goals or anything like that. I mean, it might matter to some people, and they'll say that people are failed and stuff like that. And I know I used to say that all the time, and people always used to say it to me that my skiller was failed, or a level 5 skiller in post or pre-EOC was failed and stuff like that. And I kind of always used to agree with them when they would say that, and then I look back on it now thinking, oh, well, I was 15 combat, how could I say that person was failed and stuff like that. And it all has to do with what you personally want to do, and I don't think that really anyone in the game can be failed. Like, if you didn't mean to get combat and you accidentally got combat, that's one thing. Like, you can say you're failed or whatever you want to say, but it doesn't really affect the way that you should play the game unless you want to go ahead and get combat or something like that. You can always be considered a skiller, and I think that people that are really high combat can even be considered skillers and stuff, but just not in the same light. I don't know. And yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I just wanted to give a little insight and piggyback kind of off of Will's video about how I think skillers are and how the idea of a skiller is and stuff like that, and how my idea on skillers has changed over time, just because how I used to be 15 combat and now I'm the lowest, which is 4. So my ideals have kind of changed a bit on that, and I try to be as open-minded as possible about it, and I think that everyone else is good how they are, and how if they want to be a certain way, then that's great and stuff like that. I never really try to hate on anyone, or I try not to anymore. Because I used to make fun of some people, and it was not good, me making fun of people just because they accidentally got combat or something like that. And I realize now that people used to make fun of me for having combat, so it's not really fair of me to do that to other people when I didn't like it. So anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys want to leave a comment below on what you guys think about skillers and quote failed skillers or anything like that, feel free to. I'd really appreciate it, and I'd really like to know what you guys think. As always, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.